through sports, you're building a rapport.
Yeah, that's my cup of tea. What I like to do is bring kids together through sports, and do basketball and soccer and stuff like that. That's my favorite part of it, actually, to be honest. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, there's really not much kids can do, especially in the villages and the communities, except for, you know, doing work and going to school. Then outside of that, there's really nothing to offer the kids. There's very few places for recreation, no youth centers. So we're actually trying to develop a youth center in our village right now. So basically, that's how kids here get into trouble, because there's nothing for them to do outside of work and school. It's that light in their eyes when they figure something out, and maybe something that you helped them figure out, or something that you just kind of nudged along and they figured it out on their own. That's when they see the light, you know, when they realize things aren't, you know, what they thought they were, or it could be as simple as learning how to dribble a basketball, or shooting a three-pointer for the first time, or realizing that what they're learning in school, or some of the things that the government is doing or whatever is not necessarily the best thing. You know, just things like that. What do I want to be doing in 10 years? Well, you know, similar to what I'm doing now. Just, I guess, hopefully on a bigger and broader scale. I want to help more kids, you know. Right now, it's most of my work is done within my village and within my island. And we do good stuff. I mean, we work you know, with the sports programs and a little bit of mentoring and tutoring, but I want to be able to actually make a difference in kids' lives, you know, give them just more than just, you know, a summer's worth of games and stuff. I want to be able to give them a chance to, you know, take care of themselves. Basically what I got, you know, a good education and a chance to be able to do what you want to do.
Now, on Micro Sports, it's not often we get to talk about sports beyond just athletic accomplishments. One of our lifetime's greatest humanitarians, Nelson Mandela, seen here holding the World Cup, once said that sport has the power to unite the world, to inspire, to unite people in a way that little else can. In the Federated States of Micronesia island of Chuuk, Keitani Graham was one athlete who certainly lived up to Mandela's claim that sports can make a difference. Keitani Graham began his athletic career as a young student at Xavier High School in Chuuk, and then at the famed college preparatory school Punahou School in Hawaii, whose alumni includes current U.S. President Barack Obama. Keitani went on to become a member of the track team at College of the Holy Cross in Worcester, Massachusetts, where an injury caused him to change his focus to wrestling. Despite his late introduction to sport, Graham was a wrestler competing then throughout Oceania, finally, with him becoming the first wrestler from the United States of Micronesia, where he competed in Greco-Roman wrestling at the London Games this past summer. Although he lost in a 185-pound qualifying match to Charles Edward Betts of the United States, Keitani's improbable rise to Olympian is a testament to those that knew his undaunted spirit.
When I was in Chuuk back in 2008 or 7, I forget the exact date, that I was there for a training. I was there to observe the elections for FSM, and specifically in Chuuk, and I was staying at Truck Stop Hotel. And once Keitani knew I was there, he was there every night and making sure, hey, you have enough food, you have enough drinks, what do you need, what do you want to do? That's the type of guy he was. I know him more as a wrestler, and I know what kind of things he can do as a wrestler, and I know what he's done as a youth rep and as a role model for young men and women in Chuuk and FSM. And I know what he's done, and our hearts are heavy with grief.
Keitani was the kind of person that was really passionate about the things that he did, and especially sports and youth development, and That's one of the things that we really kind of clicked because of his passion with helping the people of Chuuk and the youth there. And we talked about it too with his and his brother too, Curtis. Yeah, and he will be really missed, especially in Micronesia and here in Palau.
When I was in Chuuk High School, I was joining the basketball team, and I've never been interested in basketball team. But Keitani was the one who encourages me to do more kind of sport, because sport is helping our body healthy.
Activities he did for the Chuuk community, Graham served as the executive director of SHIP Hoops, Society of Historic Preservation, helping ourselves outreach programs in sports, and the Koyi Koyi School, a charter elementary school which he helped found in his village of Pania. One of Keitani's former teachers at Xavier, Vid Ratior, is leading an online petition to establish memorial projects that will not only honor his accomplishments, but ensure that they are carried on. Among Mr. Ratior's suggestions are an interscholastic track and field day, a Keitani Graham drug-free day, a memorial scholarship, a SHIP Hoops fund, and call for volunteers at the Koyi Koyi School.
Thank you very much, Keitani. Esap much. Benmet. On fanso karus suere farite. Kulkiso japur. I love you, Keitani. Thank you very much.
Tight grip, tight, tight.
Mr. Graham had this to say to the people of Palau. Please forgive me, but as I write, my heart is very full and I know part is gone and may not come back. For everyone in Palau, I would like to say this. If it wasn't for Palau, people like John T., Coach Ko, and everyone who showed Keitani so much hospitality, love, kindness, sharing, helping hands, let me also say to them, love from the Graham family. Kiniso, Kiniso, Puan Kiniso. The Graham family will never forget Palau's love for sport, expressed in deeds through the opening of their islands, homes, hearts, and hands to welcome, train, and nurture Keitani. I'm sorry I cannot write any more right now. Love to you and to Palau.
Relax, yeah, relax.
Pacific and all that, but my real goal is to try and get to the Olympic Games, the biggest stage there is.
At the Olympics, London.
Yeah,
What do you think about it?
it's a fun experience. Very, very big experience. Overwhelming, but it's really cool.
Well, thank you very much for representing us very well today.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Later on, as I grew older, as my brothers and sisters grew older, and we got involved in sports, we added the hoops, which is helping ourselves outreach programs in sports. So in those programs, we do a lot of clinics and sports with kids and youth.
Back to Chuuk, back to work with my NGO and doing all the community and youth work that we do back home. So looking forward to that, being a part of going back and being a part of our programs, getting the ball rolling again in Chuuk.